We got Flint's defense here for CRIPPLIN D here. Let's go ahead. We're gonna mess with Flint's D for him a little bit. Hopefully he can handle the pressure because there's a couple of guys in chat here that are gonna help, which is JPT, OG Diamond Dave, and Rich on ships, and he's got free-to-play Illuminati with BK in 1. Go ahead, let him have it.
He's trying to.
I'll let somebody else start.
I want to say no. There, no.
Okay, 2 things. 1, Illuminati on offense. Just don't put them on defense. You're gonna. They're too damn good on offense, right?
Yeah.
2, well, if you're gonna put Illuminati on defense, full Illuminati is hard enough to beat. You don't need Black Knight in there, right?
Yeah.
So if you are committed to putting them on defense, you're wasting 2 good defenses here, because Black Knight, like Nightcrawler, will make any defense significantly better, all right? Or require them to put some decent resources into it.
Yep.
So if you do want to keep this on defense, split it up. Even if it's free to play Illuminati, it still requires heavy resources. By putting Black Knight somewhere, that's still going to require some type of heavy resources. And particularly in Room 1, I get that this team goes fast, but you're better off if you don't have the teams. You can put anything in here and kind of use it as a throwaway room, but there are better options for 1.
I think what the thing is with 1 is what I'm going to try this week on my defense is I reckon you can surprise the opponent. So it's kind of they use it as a throwaway room, but also if you're strategic enough, you could actually put in something of trash characters, but actually cause a problem for them. So yeah,
I'm trying to figure out why not all 5 are strikers. Just trying to figure that out.
Oh yeah.
I actually changed it. They all are striker.
Okay.
I did this last night. I did change it.
I was just like, they're not all strikers. Like, oof, no. They're not all strikers. So that would be like, oh, well, I guess you're missing out on 2 characters slapping nerds there because you got a 3 diamond on Mr. Fantastic, which would be great. But then you got what's her face there, and you're like, oh, well, she's a raider. She's not helping out. Yep.
Yeah, I think, and that's it. I've always been a big advocate as well. Like when you got problematic characters like Black Knight, and then like Rich said about Nightcrawler as well, that they can make any team much better. But if you've got like, and say the 5-piece Illuminati are a problem anyway, so regarding Captain Britain, so you might as well have them as a team and then Black Knight with another team. That's how I would put it as.
Yeah. Now, I personally use Superior 6 in Room 1, and there's reasons for that. But pretty much, if you have a tune, like you kind of what he was saying, you have a tune like Vulture or a tune like Noir or something like that, that's going to go early and quick, and you kind of you throw everybody off by just putting some other tunes that might not make sense in there. Or I know what you do. You use the Black Order, right, ZKG?
Yep.
Black Order, Noir, like, if you have one of these random teams built and you don't want to commit too much on defense, like you said, any random team is probably going to do well in here if you put some speed characters in there, and it's going to throw people off, right? So,
Room 2, I think they were taking some. Starneck's got to go though. Starneck's got to go.
I would replace. So I would move Black Knight into here, right?
Yeah.
Move Black Knight into here, and then personally, my preference is putting Agatha in here over Peggy. I think that stealth and it also eliminates Eternals from coming in. I think Agatha provides you, depending if your Agatha's built or not. But I do like Agatha as a 5th in here. If you don't like Agatha, you can keep Peggy. I don't believe Peggy does enough in this room, but
I think the stat boost, when she finally gets the stat boost from when the next patch comes on, Agatha's going to be a pain. Yeah. Agatha will be even
the stat
worse.
Boost, which I'm just hoping they put the stat boost in the middle of the week where nobody's paying attention and somebody goes into the room not noticing it. And Richie
Oh,
wins.
is it coming this week?
No. It'll be a little bit. No, it'll be a little.
What I'm saying is, I do
Oh,
hope
yeah.
they put it in the middle of a week when no one's paying attention, and then
But yeah, switch it around. Black Knight should go with these guys, but take out Starnak and Peggy probably. Here's the fun one for 3. Is there a purple dude missing from here? I'm just wondering.
I don't have him. Free to play doesn't have his event still.
Oh, these free
What? You weren't one of the 5 guys that got 100 shards from those stupid orbs that they're giving out for Thanos?
No.
Wow.
Don't ask me about my Thanos. I have a really funny story about my Thanos, and we're just not talking about it.
Well,
when you're away at a fantasy football destination draft and been drinking all day, do not try to read the Scopely offers. Just that's all I'm gonna say, because I was grossly misled on one of those diamond offers. Let's put it that way. Anyways.
Okay, so Guardian's gonna be a problem, which is fine. Guardian be a problem, but Vol is not gonna do anything here. Doesn't.
Yeah, they're gonna get through. They're gonna get through your Guardian pretty easily. If you have Ultimus built, yeah, I'd go Ultimus there.
Yeah, I'll go
just because he just hits like a truck sometimes and can create more of a problem than I think Vol will give you here. So remember, you have to ignore the exposed thing. It's really not enough in here to really. There's not enough on that exposed mechanic to really make it worth it.
I've seen the odd time it's done good, but I think overall, yeah, like this is when I've used this room with Skrull and Thanos, because Thanos has an exposed attack as well, so it's worked all right with that. But using Vol, I wouldn't like. Problem with Vol, it's just too slow. Doesn't do enough. And with the teams that they'll be bringing into this room as well, that Vol will just literally sit there and do nothing.
They're going to have to commit something heavy to the room, so Vol doesn't really provide enough to stop the heaviness.
Yeah. If you got Dorm free, Dorm can cause problems with this room.
Don't hate Dorm there. Yeah, don't hate Dorm. I like Dorm on offense, but it's very niche reasons for it.
I've had this exact lineup, but Surfer, Thanos to the Surfer, and Dorm has stopped the typical APOC counter, and also Illuminati with Captain Britain because of the revive mechanic. But mine is a lot bigger though.
Yeah.
So it does more.
Room 4. Extreme, Rogue, and Lady Deathstrike. That's a beautiful Lady Deathstrike, though. Nice.
I've seen this team many times already, and Lady Deathstrike does nothing.
Yeah, I think Dakin's a better option here.
Yeah.
But I think one of the other things you potentially could do is, like I said, if you want to play my favorite game called Hide the Nightcrawler, you can take Nightcrawler out, throw Bishop in here, and then have Dakin in there. What that would do is it would give you the pre-taunt, kind of make it. I know I'm very anti-Bishop with this team. I just don't. I think I don't like it personally. But in this situation here, I think putting in Bishop to get the pre-taunt, keep Dakin as like a little, keep everybody away from hitting Dakin, and then you pop, Dakin pops off, and Lady Deathstrike unfortunately doesn't do enough here. Dakin does get, he's getting all the speed bar from the everyone else's stealths and everything, so it depends if you want to take Nightcrawler out, put in Bishop and Dakin, but I do think you replace Lady Deathstrike with Dakin.
Yeah, she can either get great use with Cabal on offense, or if you got Supreme built and she can combine with her with other people in another room. But yeah, I just every time I face this team with Blade Death Strike, she's literally sat there and done nothing. Doesn't even get an attack off.
Alpha Flight with Noir. I'm not sure why the Noir is there.
I guess the offense up ult from Guardian.
He'll come in and just be like, boom, just push him in there around and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know why. Alpha Flight can be.
This team could be better in 1 than 5 for starters.
So this is my favorite place to play Hide the Nightcrawler.
Now we found it.
No, I mean my team. So take out Noir and you put in Nightcrawler here, and I will say just this team for me has gone 7 for 9 over the past 3 weeks. No, I swear to God, this team has not been. This team's only been one shot twice in the past 3 weeks when you put Nightcrawler in there.
Yeah, just put Nightcrawler in every room. This is what we're.
No, listen. I did not specify which room to play Hide the Nightcrawler in. All right? I said, but if you want to play Hide the Nightcrawler, you take Nightcrawler out of the last room, okay?
Hide him in your roster and
somewhere.
If you have your Alpha Flight built well enough. But if you're gonna play Hide the Nightcrawler, you put Wolverine back in here, because one thing people forget is Nightcrawler gives X-Men speed.
Yep.
Which also means it disrupts the turn order, which means Wolverine usually goes Nightcrawler and then Wolverine. Yes, 5 Nightcrawlers in each room. Yes, there we go.
They're all over the place, man.
Best way to win CC. But like I said, in this case, Nightcrawler is going to speed up Wolverine. You take out Sunfire. Wolverine then is going to go second, and if you're Wolverine, your Wolverine is going to just pop off because he's just disgustingly dirty when it comes to certain things. So swap in those two. In the room before this, you put Bishop and I can mug it out. So sorry. But yeah, put like a Bishop or something, or you can even do in the previous room. You can even in room 4. You can even do Phoenix if she's built.
Yep.
You know, but something along those lines, like a Phoenix. Move Nightcrawler over here. Put Wolverine in, and you have yourself just a pain in the ass. It's also what happens when you go out with me on a Tuesday night. All right, moving on.
And here's where Flint was playing Hide the Ultimus. Hide the King. So he hid the King in 6.
Now.
This is it.
Like I said, I don't hate it. It's I think Ultimus is better with that other team.
The only
if you remove the Noir, you can put the Noir back in.
No, I think I see why he put Noir in here. So if they bring in the comp that usually beats it, which is SD Eternals, Hardlight's gonna go get the taunt. That's gonna make him snap off, and he's gonna come over there with his ult and slap the shit out of Hardlight.
Ding, ding, ding.
And then Hardlight's gone. So now they got to go ahead and deal with the rest. However, they've already been slowed, so you don't really use Hardlight after that.
If you're playing somebody who knows the kit, they're just going to special with Hardlight. So it's but no, I get it.
It's time to play Hide the Nightcrawler with the Spider Society.
No, well, yeah. After you put Nightcrawler in room 5, you're gonna put Nightcrawler also in room 6, and you're gonna put Nightcrawler in room 1 and change him to a striker. All right, that's how we're gonna play this. No, so remember, full SD is a pain in the ass, regardless of who's in there, right? But I think if you swap the Ultimus in with the other team and then put Noir back in here, I think you're in good shape. It's going to require something large to beat it. Yeah, I got nothing more with it.
Yeah, I understand why he put the Ultimus in there. I thought about it. I'm like, oh wait, he's gonna get speed when hard light taunts.
People aren't gonna pay attention, and somebody's gonna use the ultimate on Miss Marvel. It's inevitable, right?
Mm-hmm. And then poof, he'll
Oh, and I
snap
just
off. But
think-
the rest of them, it really depends on where you're using hard light when you do the ult too. If you, which the normal plane, go into Pav, slow down Pav, and you're fine. The bad part is you got Pav and what's it called right there together. I don't know where you would put them.
Did you already bring Peter B up to three purple?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't like healer on him when you go into purple. That's my only. Level three healer is just his passive already, so he already removes the vulnerables and the debuffs. So it's just kind of redundant to have him as a healer. I think you get more benefit out of striker. Sorry, not striker. Fucking skirmisher. There we go.
I have honestly put healer on him, and we even witnessed it earlier with that video when he just did not die because
he just didn't die.
He gets the active healing percent as well, which that's why I've gone for heal on him to regarding the vulnerable clear stuff.
Yeah, it's just long-term value. I just think, like I said, personally, I believe that there is going to be situations where that happens, where he just doesn't die when you put him as healer. I think it's also weird because, like I said, I'm seeing different Peter Bs than most people are seeing, right? So.
Yeah, I would.
So it's just in context. I think the better long-term solution is skirmisher, but listen, a level 3 healer is not a problem. I'm just being picky.
Oh well,
that's all.
Still, it's a bunch of choices here. Yeah, it's a bunch of good options to do, Flint. You got it. But like I said, I understand why you got him in room 6. But if they're smart, they're gonna run right over because he's not gonna. He's only gonna mess him up for a second, and you're basically getting rid of hard light, and you don't really need hard light anywhere after that first part of the match. You're just using hard light to rewind Pav. That's it. You rewind Pav, boom. SD Eternal, the other SD and Eternals will take care of the rest. And if they're decently built, because they just keep going over them instead. But something else in there, maybe Noir, maybe I don't know. Could try it. No, SD Noir, whatever. It'll be used in here anyway. But you got some thoughts to fill up now. Now you got some choices from Rich and JPT there to give you some kind of feel for it. You could think it over, see how you want to change it up if you want to, but we just want to see you get some wins. There's
Especially 6 Mephistos in my backet, so I'm not winning.
Look, according to Rich, you have 5 Nightcrawlers in your back pocket to use for your room. So Nightcrawler will help you somewhere. I know that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
If you ever get really, listen, 5 Nightcrawlers, all strikers, room 1. Done.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah.
Done,
yeah.
man.
Good. God bless. But yes, Corvus. I am thinking purple skirm for DD8. But once again, healer's not gonna destroy you. It's just, I think, I'd rather get the extra benefits from. It's redundant. There's some redundancy there, which, especially with how much the team already heals. But anyways, that's all.
Excellent. Yep.